Most people hear noise. We hear things, sounds. What is it that you and I are listening to? What are we hearing? You and I are hearing. We're hearing. Right now you're hearing something. You're in front of this video. It's not coincidental. You may have think that you stumbled across this video, and for some reason maybe you want to even turn away, but you find yourself kind of glued to the video, listening to see what else I've got to say that might possibly help you get from A to Z. We need to learn to listen. Practice the art of listening. Practice the art of asking good questions. We will not get better. We will not get any better than our present state if we do not practice. You and I will not get any better than who we are in our present state if we do not practice. I'll tell you that practicing, learning to listen. What does it mean to listen? What does it mean? What is listening? We know that listening is something that we all can do. Some people are born without hearing. It makes it a little bit more challenging for people to hear sounds and hear noises. But even then, because we're able to see and feel and taste and experience, we can still see and hear things within our own mind. What are you and I listening to? What are we listening, or are we just hearing things? Once again, this is Santos Rolon Jr., aka Soldier of Self-Mastery. I'm encouraging you to subscribe to this channel. Make sure that you turn on your notifications. Check out the hub. The link is going to be right in that area, right below, somewhere in there. You're going to hit a little button. It opens up the window. It brings the description, or you might even see my link right underneath the video, so that you can check out my services. You can check out the mission. You can see what my Cephas and myself are up to, how we plan on helping people, the mission that we're on, this ministry. And you can support, you can comment, you can share these videos. And another thing that I'm also promoting is the Little Red Book. The Little Red Book is now, it's completely finished. I'm grateful, I'm thankful, I'm very happy. I'm sure that maybe in the future we'll make some more changes, but for right now, it's completed. And I'm inviting you to get a copy. And why would you want to get a copy of this book? What could this book do for you? If you read this book, what would reading this book do for you? It'll challenge you. It'll help you become your best. I believe so, if you study the book. So, back to listening. Our minds are geared towards fight or flight. So when we hear, our minds are set up that they're looking for certain things, because that's what we've been programmed to do. Right? You become programmed. You are who you are because you've been programmed to a certain degree. Of course, we have nature, human nature, that we are fighting, we are wrestling against, because human nature wants to dominate. It's easier for us to do the wrong things than it is for us to do the right things. And that's because of sinful human nature, according to the Bible. Now, if we learn to listen, if we learn to practice the art of listening, if we learn to be quiet, or when we practice the art of listening to other people in conversations, when we practice the art of listening to someone that's speaking to us, maybe through a video, through a book, or a seminar. Look at it, I have it upside down. A seminar through phone. Think about that. I'm going to be ending this video here because I don't want to keep it too long, but think about what I've just shared with you. How would your life, how would it impact your life if you were a better listener? What would the rewards be for your life when you begin to really listen to your inner self, to you? And what is that practice going to do for you with other people, with other relationships? When you begin to actually listen, really listen, not hear, because there is a difference. I believe there is a difference between hearing and listening. And you and I, individually, we have to distinguish. If we want to get further in life, if we want to get ahead, if we want to do something, if we want to serve others, like Jim Rohn says, if we want to bring a better service to the marketplace, you and I must learn to practice better listening skills, develop those listening skills. And yes, it is possible. It takes practice. It takes doing. It's actually easy. It's actually simple, but it's not easy. I like that. It is simple, but it's not easy. It's a practice. It's a discipline. It's a want to. But man, when you really begin to study this subject and do your homework, you begin to realize that this is one powerful thing, one powerful skill experience that you can develop for yourself. I will see you on the inside on my very next one, at the top, on the inside on my very next one, on another drive-by. I salute you, and remember to make every day super fantastic, terrific, and over the top, in spite of and because of.